Why can't you stop thinking about someone? What's the hidden message from your subconscious? Have you ever found yourself unable to get someone out of your head? No matter what you're doing, their face, voice, or memory keeps popping up in your mind like an unexpected guest. It could be an ex, a crush, a friend you've lost touch with, or even someone you don't know that well. But they're there. In your thoughts, at the most unexpected moments. But why does this happen? Is it simply a quirk of the brain, a system error, or is there something much deeper at play? Carl Jung, one of the greatest thinkers of modern psychology, argued that none of this was coincidence. According to his theory, if a person continues to occupy your mind, it is because they are activating something hidden inside you. Your unconscious is trying to communicate a message to you. Get ready to find out the real reason why this person won't leave your thoughts and why this could be one of the most important signals your mind has ever sent you. Before you start, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel Holistic Strategy and leave your precious like. This way you will help to always create new content. Now let's get started. The iceberg of the mind, the role of the unconscious. Imagine your mind as an iceberg. The part visible above the water level represents your consciousness, the rational thoughts, the emotions you recognize, and the daily decisions you make. But beneath the surface, submerged in the darkness of the unconscious, lies a huge hidden space, made up of unexpressed desires, buried fears, and parts of yourself that you have repressed over time. Jung argued that the deepest part of the psyche is active, not simply a repository of forgotten memories, but a dynamic entity that constantly sends signals to consciousness. However, these messages do not arrive in a clear and direct way. They manifest themselves through dreams, sudden emotions, inexplicable coincidences, and, indeed, recurring thoughts towards a specific person. When you can't stop thinking about someone, your subconscious may be trying to draw your attention to an aspect of yourself that you haven't yet understood. It's not necessarily about that person themselves, but about what they mean to you. For Jungian theories on why you always think about someone. To better understand what your unconscious is trying to tell you, let's look at 4 fascinating Jungian theories. The shadow, the person is a mirror of your hidden side. According to Jung, the shadow is the set of aspects of our personality that we repress or do not accept. This does not only concern our defects, but also unexpressed talents and desires that we are afraid to explore. If someone obsesses over you, it could be because they represent a part of yourself that you have suppressed. Are you fascinated by their confidence? Maybe you feel insecure inside. Are you irritated by their arrogance? They could be reflecting a side of your character that you don't want to acknowledge. That person, therefore, is not special in and of itself, but because your unconscious uses him as a mirror to show you who you really are. The anima and the animus, an attraction built by your unconscious. Jung described 2 fundamental archetypes in the human psyche, the anima, the feminine energy in the male psyche, and the animus, the masculine energy in the female psyche. These forces unconsciously determine who we are attracted to and how we idealize relationships. If a person is always on your mind, it could be because they embody an unconscious image of the ideal partner or an aspect of your personality that you want to develop. However, this attraction may have nothing to do with reality. We often project extraordinary qualities onto someone, seeing them not for who they are, but for what we want them to be. In reality, The connection you feel is not so much about the other person as it is about your own inner need to integrate that quality into your life. Projection: what you see in others is actually inside you. One of the most powerful concepts in Jungian psychology is that of projection. This phenomenon occurs when we attribute to another person emotions, qualities, or defects that in reality belong to ourselves. If you admire someone for their determination, it may be because you want to develop that same quality. If a person annoys you because of their confidence, you may be unconsciously recognizing a fragility in yourself that you refuse to accept. Ask yourself, does this person attract me or irritate me because he or she shows me something I don't want to see about myself? Often, the real reason someone won't get out of your head is that your subconscious is using that person as a mirror to make you reflect on aspects of yourself that you have yet to explore. Synchronicity: coincidences or signals from the universe? Have you ever thought intensely about someone and then shortly thereafter received a message from them or met them by chance? Jung called this phenomenon synchronicity, the apparent coincidence of events that, in reality, have a profound meaning. If a person is often on your mind and then pops up in your life in inexplicable ways, you might ask yourself, what am I to understand from this experience? The message is not necessarily about the person themselves, but about a larger theme that your unconscious is trying to bring to your attention. How to break free from obsession and discover the hidden message. Now that you know Jung's theories, you can better analyze what your mind is trying to communicate to you. Here are 3 essential steps to transform this obsession into personal growth. Listen to your thoughts and emotions. When you think of this person, what do you feel? Admiration, fear, desire, irritation? Investigate the hidden meaning. Ask yourself if these emotions are revealing an aspect of your personality that you have ignored or a desire that you have not yet explored. Turn obsession into an opportunity for growth. Use these insights to work on yourself, instead of fixating on that person. Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will guide your life and you will call it fate. If someone is occupying your mind, perhaps it is a reflection of a part of you waiting to be recognized. Are you ready to look inside and discover what your unconscious is trying to tell you? If this insight was useful to you, share it with those you think could benefit from it and activate notifications to the Holistic Strategy channel so as not to miss future content on personal and spiritual growth. Thanks for following us and see you next time.